Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to make our own stuffies, kind of like little Squishmallows. But before we get to that, before we check out what's in our kit, as always, thanks to everyone who sends in their pictures or their videos of what they've made with us or at home, their own crafts and activities. We love seeing them, so keep sharing them. If you want to share with us, use the QR code right on the front of your kit, and we'll share your picture in our next video.
All right. As usual, I have no idea what's in this kit. What is this? This is self-laminating sheets. And we've got some little characters in there.
Some little templates.
Okay. What else we have in there? It's fluffy. We've got some polyfill or filling. And wait. I got two. I got stickers and crayons. I got two stickers. What else will we need?
You'll also need a pair of scissors. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
And you have the crayons, but if you want to use something else like markers, colored pencils, you can do that too. But that should be about it.
Great.
So in your kit, you should have two different little templates. You can choose one of those to make your stuffy if you'd like. Your kit should be able to make two stuffies. So you can choose one of these. You can also draw your own if you'd like. But we're going to each use one of these. I guess I'm going to use
No,
the
I'll give
octopus.
it back.
The first thing you're going to do, leave your sheet like this. We want this blank space left here. We're going to fold it when we're done. So the first thing we're going to do is just color however we want our stuffy to look.
So once you have your little character colored, what we'll do is we want to fold this over. Okay. And what we'll do is we are going to carefully cut out our shape here. But that's okay. It's not going to be like a book like this anymore. It's going to be two of these shapes not attached to each other. So just fold it over. That'll help you to line everything up. Cut this out perfectly on those lines, and you should have two shapes. You'll have one that's colored and one that's just blank.
Once you've got those two pieces cut out, one is just blank, one is your colored side, you're going to use some of that self-laminating sheet. We're going to start with the back piece, the blank one, and you can just cut out a piece of the self-laminating sheet that's about the same size. What we're going to do is stick the laminating sheet to the paper and then trim it so that what we're left with is this piece with one side kind of sealed up or covered. So once you've got your blank piece covered on one side with the plastic laminating sheet and all trimmed up, then we're going to use our front piece, the one that we colored, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time we want the laminating sheet to be larger. We want to leave a bunch of extra plastic out on the edge because we're going to fold that over on the back piece in the next step to kind of put the stuffy together. So use a bigger piece for this side and kind of just cut it out in like a rough circle. So I've got my front piece stuck to this big laminating sheet, and now I'm just going to make a really rough cut. That was a dog pun.
Rough cut. Oh.
And you should end up with something like that. This is my sticky side, and all the extra is left out there. So what I'm going to do next, or what we're going to do next with this piece, is all of this excess laminating sheet, that's what's going to connect our two sides together. But we need to cut little lines throughout to sort of make little tabs to flip over. Otherwise it won't fold as nicely. So just take your scissors and cut right up to your design, your Squishmallow. Just kind of spaced out like that. And then they're going to act as little tabs that we're going to fold over next. So now that we have our tabs cut, we're going to put the two pieces together. We're going to have the shiny plastic laminating sheets facing out. So your two plain pieces of paper, those sides that we didn't cover with anything, they're the inside. They'll be touching each other. So just line them up, And then we're going to start folding over some of those tabs. You don't want to do the whole thing yet. You want to leave maybe like the bottom or the top open for now so we have somewhere to put the stuffing. But you're just going to start somewhere and fold those tabs over one by one and kind of seal it up nicely.
I see. We'll be making like a pocket. So we've folded over a bunch of the tabs, but we've got a good like pocket now in there. Okay, and if you have a hard time kind of finding the pocket on there, just go like that and it'll open up. Okay. Now our next part is to stuff our little squishmallow here, and so this we don't want to get it stuck onto the tabs that we haven't used yet. So we just got to be careful that we're just putting it into the pocket there and not getting it all stuck on all those tabs. So. Oh, there we go. Ooh. I'll take a little bit more. So now that it's kind of filled up in there, okay, now we can finish folding over the last parts of those tabs. And it should seal it up for us. And that should finish our squishmallow.
If you want to keep doing this, if you want to make more at home, you can do this with any paper. And if you don't have the laminating sheets, you can even use masking tape.
Cool.
So make sure to send us what yours looks like.